Everyone. My name is Desmond. Right. Hello, everyone. My name is Desmond. I'm going to be the chair for the final round of the under 14 final round of this tournament. Judging with me are
Hi, I'm Riv. Good luck to both teams. Congratulations on making it this far.
Hello, Utkarsh this side. No pronoun preferences. All the best for the round.
amazing. So the info slide for today's round reads: Tiger parenting is a form of strict parenting whereby parents are highly invested in ensuring their children's success. Specifically, tiger parents push their children to attain high levels of academic achievement or success in high status extracurricular activities such as music or sports. Motion. This house believes that tiger parenting has done more harm than good. This house believes that tiger parenting has done more harm than good. All rules of BP apply. Please take POIs, engage each other, and please do not badger. Yeah, let's have an amazing round. First speaker of proposition, you are invited to address the house here.
Okay. First thing I begin, I will not accept any PYs during my speech. Pronouncing him, and I would like to start my speech in 3, 2, and 1. In our world, many parents want their child to succeed. Some parents believe that the best way to ensure success is through strict discipline, high expectation. This is called target parenting. But today, we believe that this type of parenting has done more harm than good. So first, I will go into the definition, the stakeholders, the status quo, the policy, the burden of proof, and then to my 3 constructive arguments. Target parenting is a strict and controlling way of raising children. Parents punish their kids to get perfect grades, practice more hours, and in activities such as music, sports, or learning subjects. Use punishment to pressure to make sure the child is the best. They often do not allow enough freedom or entertainment for the kids by doing this. The main stakeholders affected by child parenting are first the children, the parents, and the society. Children suffer from these grown-ups with high stress and fear. Parents face pressure to make the children perfect, which harm their relationships. Society is affected because stressed children can grow into an unhappy adult who struggle with their own freedom. Right now, target parenting is common in many countries, especially in many cultures like my country. Many children are forced into long studying hours and strict routines. They do well in school, but they often feel very unhappy, stressed, and full of stress. Mental health issues like anxiety and depression are rising among these students who experience this type of parenting. We believe that our parenting should focus on balance. Parents should encourage their children to work hard, but also follow them to explore their own interests and have a free time. We believe that motivation should come to encouragement, not fear of this. So we'll show you, judges, that target parenting causes more harm than good. This means proving that the negative effects on children's mental health, free time, and family relationships are more serious than any possible benefits of high achievement. Now to my first argument. Mental health damage is for target parenting harms children's mental health. When parents pressure their children too much, it makes the children have extreme stress. Many children are raised in this way and feel scared of failure, which leads to anxiety and depression. They do not feel love for who they care to only for their success. In some cases, children even hurt themselves because they feel they will never be good enough. Believe that no success is worth destroying a child's happiness. Not creativity and independence. Second parenting stops children from thinking for themselves. When parents make decisions for their child, the child may never learn how to solve problems or to be independent. Many children are raised this way to struggle with university or struggle with high grades or to work because they do not want to make decisions for their own parents telling them what to do. In today's world, creativity and independence are more important than memorizing facts. Finally, target parenting harms the relationship between parents and their children. It's not a parents believe that they are feeling safe and loved, but children are feeling scared of their parents. Children lie, hide their true feelings to avoid their parents because they do not want to be punished. When they grow up, they often distance themselves for their families. Ladies and gentlemen, we have proven that target parenting does more harm than good. My deputy prime minister will stand on this more. It damages their mental health, prevent children from becoming independent, have creativity. It ruins the family relationships. Success is more important, but it should never come at the cost of a child's happiness and their mental well-being. For those reasons, we're proud to propose. Thank you.
Thank you very much to that speaker for that very fine speech. We would invite the first speaker of opposition to address the House. There you.
It is ready, opponents ready, my time starts now. I'm proud to be the first speaker of the opposition side. We strongly believe that tiger parenting does more good than harm. I'm going to talk about how tiger parenting helps childs focus on schoolwork and how it fosters good quality and how it can help children in poor families. The second speaker is going to talk about how tiger parenting can help the child do what is right. The third speaker is going to talk about clashes and rebuttal, and the reply speaker is going to talk about how we win. First, tiger parenting can help children focus on schoolwork. Tiger parenting is a style of parenting which the parent has very, very high expectations of the child. When a child has tiger parenting, the parent does not let the child attend to fun events like parties, sleepovers, etc.
UI
Reject and things like that. And so by doing that, it helps them focus on schoolwork and helps them excel in academic success. Second, it helps children in poor families. Tiger parenting may be the way for children in poor families to work their way out of poverty, especially in Asian countries where they have national exams to determine which college you go to. When they get to a good college, it can help them earn money to support their families. Third, tiger parenting can help the economy. Tiger parenting allows the child to excel in every area like academic things like science and music and sports. So and when the children succeed, it helps them. It helps the economy. Third, tiger parenting can foster good qualities such as resilience and perseverance. Sometimes it's hard for a young child to persist through challenges. Example is instrument practice, sports training. Fourth, tiger parenting emphasizes hard working and often have high expectation towards their children, which can often lead to higher success in academic and other achievements. Children raised by tiger parents are more likely to be competitive and achieve in challenging fields such as engineering, tech, or medicine. For all these reasons, please vote for the opposition side.
Thank you very much to the speaker for that very fine speech. We now call on the second speaker of the proposition side to address the House here.
I'm sorry, but can I have 30 seconds?
No problem.
Okay, so I would like to start my speech after the count of 3, 2, and 1. So, honorable educators, esteemed judges, and everyone. Today, we stand here strongly proposing the motion of this House believes that tiger parenting has done more harm than good. Now, let me firstly rebut the OP's main cases. Judges, what the opposition have shown you is that firstly, parenting can help students focus on their schoolwork, and secondly, tiger parenting can help the children to be excellent at every phases or like science, math, and everything. However, we as the opposition proposition strongly believe that firstly, while it's true that limiting distractions like parties or sleepovers can help students focus on schoolwork in the short term, well, actually, it's important to remember that socializing and having fun are crucial for emotional development. Children need to learn how balance work and relaxation, and cutting off social activities can lead to feelings of isolation and stress. Now, in the long run, emotional well being is just as important as academic success. And secondly, tiger parenting might push children to excel in academics and other activities, but it often comes at a cost of their mental health and personal happiness. Excellence is the very aspect of life isn't sustainable without fostering resilience, emotional intelligence, and a healthy work-life balance. Now, firstly, my first speaker has said that firstly, tiger parenting can damage mental health. Secondly, it is often contain tiger parenting often contain a lack of creativity and independence. And thirdly, lastly, the use of tiger parenting can damage the family's relationship. Now, I would like to add two more arguments why we think that tiger parenting has done more harm than good. Firstly, tiger parenting creates a fear-based mindset that leads to long-term insecurity. Tiger parents often have a very high expectations for their children. They push them hard to success in schools, sports, and other activities, often with little room for mistakes. The idea that perfection is the only acceptable outcome. When children are constantly under this pressure, they started to believe that they are only valuable if they succeed at everything. They develop a fear of making mistakes because they associate failure with disappointment, punishment, or a sense of worthlessness. Why does it matter, you may ask so? It matters because this fear of failure limits growth. Adults who struggle with insecurity are less likely to take on new challenges, try new things, or pursue their dreams. Over time, this prevents them from reaching their full potential, both in their careers and personal lives. Now, secondly, finally, we want to say that tiger parenting prioritizes short-term achievements over long-term life skills. Tiger parents often push the kids to excel in areas that are immediately measurable, like grades, awards, or other internal achievements. While these things are important, I don't want to deny that, but they don't teach kids how to handle the challenges they will face later in life. For example, emotional intelligence, resilience, and problem solving are all critical life skills that kids need as they grow into adults. Unfortunately, tiger parents are so focused on success right now that they often overlook these skills. Why does it matter? It matters because long-term success is about more than just immediate achievements. In adulthood, adaptability, creativity, and the ability to deal with stress are far more important than being perfect on a test or winning a prize. So, in conclusion, we believe that the tiger parenting has done more harm than good, and I would like to rest the case, but there are my stance. Thank you.
Thank you very much to the speaker for that very fine speech. We call on the second speaker of the opposition bench to address the House here.
3, 2, 1, my time starts now. First, I would like to rebut my opponent. So first, my opponent said that both of my opponents said that tiger parenting means that the parents have very high expectations. But we define tiger parenting as it does not have to be high expectations. It is just to tell them. We define tiger parenting as threatening the child to do what is right and to know what is right to do. So, and then they also said they will push them very hard, just to get the expectations. As we said, we do not define tiger parenting as what they define tiger parenting is. So they will not push them for the high expectations. It's just to let them try their best and do what is right, not wrong. That's my argument. The first argument is tiger parenting has done more tiger parenting has done more good than harm. One reason is tiger parenting is basically threatening the child to do what is right. It is good because one example is, for example, you're at the top of a building preparing to jump off it. Everybody knows that you will die once you do that, and your parents know that too. For example, you're just a baby that time, and you don't know you will die, and your parents say, "Don't jump, you will die." Then you'll be frightened, and you will not do it. That's to protect you from getting harmed or doing what is wrong. The impact it impacts the child mentally and physically. But if for example, it impacts the children mentally because once they hear this, they know that it's wrong and they won't do it again. And when I say physically, it means that, for example, they will not do it and then they won't get hurt or do anything bad. My second argument is, even though tiger parenting can't always be used, but it is still a very important element of parenting. For example, when a child is playing video games, and when you just say, you tell them to not do this in a very like, you tell them it's time to learn in a very soft voice, and they might not even listen to you. But when you say something like, stop playing video games, you will grow up to be like, you will grow up to doing jobs like, for example, picking up trash and all those things, which the child knows they don't want to do. So they will come and do what they're supposed to do. And then they'll probably listen to you. The impact is kids will know what to do at the right time. It does not mean that there's no playtime, no freedom, no fun activities. It means just that they know what to do at the right time. They still have breaks, they still have time to play games, but it's just that when they learn, they need to focus and work hard and not cheat and do the things that they're not supposed to. And for all these reasons above, please vote for the opposition.
Thank you very much to the speaker for that fine speech. We call on the third speaker of the proposition bench to address the House. Yeah.
Okay, so my web speech starts in 3, 2, and 1. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed judges, my fellow opponents, today we have the motion that this House believes that tiger parenting does more harm than good, and I completely agree with the motion. I will divide my web speech into 3 parts: the introduction, the rebuttals, the summary, and the weights. Now, first, I'll get to the rebuttals. The opposition tried to redefine tiger parenting as simply letting children try their best. But this is completely false, an attempt to make tiger parenting sound kinder than it actually is. First, this is not the definition of tiger parenting, because tiger parenting is known for strict control, high pressure, and punishment for failure. And it does not simply encourage children to try their best. It demands perfection and forces children to extreme discipline. Their definition ignores the core idea of tiger parenting, which is about strict rules and pressure, not just motivation. Secondly, if their definition is true, then their side is not even trying to defend tiger parenting, because encouraging children to do their best is not tiger parenting, it's good parenting. If they believe in the softer, supportive approach, then they're actually on our side. They're actually agreeing with us that extreme pressure and control are harmful. This is a huge blunder. This means that they have no real case to defend. And for my third rebuttal, is our harm still stand, even though some tiger parenting believe that they are helping. The results show otherwise, because children raised this way suffer from stress, fear, and the lack of independence. If the opposition wants to defend tiger parenting, they must defend strict rules, extreme pressure, and control. But then instead, they try to change the definition to avoid debating the real issue. Since their definition is wrong and misleading, their case collapsed. We win this debate because we tackled the real harm of tiger parenting, while they try to run from them. Okay, now I go on to the wings of this debate. Now, let's compare both sides and show why our case is strong. Firstly, mental health and academic success. Their team says that tiger parenting creates high achievement, but we showed that no amount of success is worth a childhood filled with fear, anxiety, and emotional trauma. Secondly, short-term versus long-term. Tiger parenting might push kids to do well at school, but in the long run, it leads to low self-esteem, lack of confidence, and difficulty handling the future. But our side, we have a supportive and balanced parenting style that creates healthier and more independent children, unlike theirs. Thirdly, parenting love and control. Their side says that parents care deeply about the student, but true support means valuing their children who they're not just what they accomplish. So, in conclusion, on their side is just tiger parenting, which always tries to let the children have perfection. But when our side, the children could study normally and relax. Which side do you think, Judge? Definitely our side. That's why I urge you to support this motion. Thank you.
Thank you very much to the speaker for that very fine speech. We now call on the third speaker of the opposition bench to address the House here.
Okay. My time starts 3, 2, 1 now. So I'm proud to be the third speaker of the opposition side. My opponent said my speech will consist of 3 parts: rebuttals and clashes, and the conclusion. My opponent said that tiger parenting could damage mental health. Although that is partly true, people people working harder is more important because they'll have a more successful career and will get more money to support their family. China got a lot of engineers, while US doesn't have a lot. That is mostly because China has more tiger parents and is supporting tiger parenting more. That will that will make sure that the that the children will have a successful career. Major caution this. My opponent also said that there's a lack of independence. However, people can train the student to make choices, like a tutor. You might say this is not true because the parent does all the choices. However, in school they can have a tutor to help them make their choices. They're not at home and their parent is not there, so a student can learn to make choices. A major question in this debate is whether or not tiger parenting will help the child. I think our team won in this debate in this clash because tiger parenting often helps students uh, earn more money, causing them to have a successful career. And also, tiger parents can cause children to persevere, preparing them for tests like the USA Junior Mathematical Olympics and the USA Mathematical Olympics, which are really long tests, like a few days. My second major clash in this debate is whether or not tiger parenting will have a strained relationship with the parent and child. I think we win in this debate, in this clash, because although the child will not like the parent, the child will probably forgive the parent once the child has a successful career and is able to, and then the child will probably support the family, benefiting the economy, the parent, and lots of other people. And in conclusion, if tiger parenting is combined with guidance and care, some elements of tiger parenting can help a child excel. Basically, what you need to do is to make sure tiger parenting is to combine with other elements of care. And so, Judge, if you want a world with a better economy, the parents satisfied, the and the students having a successful career, and and also the students not having a lack of independence, please vote for the opposition side. Thank
Thank you very much to the speaker for that very fine speech. We now call on the reply speaker of the opposition bench to summarize the debates for answering the opposition bench. Yeah.
Can you give me a few more seconds? I need to write something.
Yeah, sure.
Three, two, one. My time starts now. So first, we think that I think that we won this debate because we didn't they did not say we did not say they said that we said they said that we said tiger parenting is like tiger parenting always, but we did not say that. Instead, we said that tiger parenting, we do not use tiger parenting always. It's just that tiger parenting is an important element and we should use it. Not never use it. And first, their worst case scenario is kids growing up not knowing what to do and causing them to break the laws and do bad things or bad choices for their lives. And our worst case scenario is even though they have bad mental health, but they're still getting a career and knowing the laws and knowing to do what is right and what is wrong. And their best case scenario is getting a career that might not be that successful, and also, for example, not making them becoming millionaires, trillionaires, billionaires, but still getting a career. But on our side, our best case scenario is getting a good career and a good life because Our parents use tiger parenting to teach us what is right and what is wrong and the consequences that will happen to if we do what is wrong and also what is right. But on their side, because they get this best case scenario, it's because those parents, they do tell them that, but they tell them in a very soft voice. So those kids basically, they don't listen, and they basically do what they want to do, not what they should do. And for all these reasons above, please vote for the opposition team. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much to the speaker for that very fine speech. We call on the final reply speaker to address the House in here.
Wait, so it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me prepare my time. I will start my reply speech in 3, 2, and 1. In our world, parents want the best for their children. But today, we have proven that tiger parenting does more harm than good. The opposition tried to defend tiger parenting, but their arguments were weak, repetitive, and did not address the real harms we showed. Now, first, I'll go to comparison of Wayne, and then explain why we take this debate. They kept repeating the idea that tiger parenting helps children focus on schoolwork and succeed in life. But we rebutted this by showing that success is not just about grades. A child who is always stressed and afraid of a failure does not truly succeed. They will suffer from the consequences. Our side talk about mental health damage too, lack of independence and broken family relationships. These harm last a lifetime and even more serious than getting just good grades at school. This is how tiger parenting builds resilience. We prove that resilience comes from overcoming challenges, not from being forced to follow strict rules. Children who are given freedom, think for themselves, grow up stronger and more prepared for the real world. And to why we win this debate. At the end of the day, judges, our side takes this debate because we care about the whole childhood, not just their academic success. In general, tiger parenting creates a lot of fear, stress, and depression for the child. The opposition ignored this and focused on only the short-term school success. The child's life is more than just about school. It is also about their happiness and their bright future and their relationships with loved ones. So, for these reasons, our side takes this debate. Okay, thank you. They also.
All right, thank you very much for such a wonderful speech, and thank you everyone for what was a really, really good debate. I don't know if the recording is still on.